Math Lesson 112, May 11th, 2020. All right, today we are talking about finding the least common multiple of a number. And I realize I'm going to have to make that a little smaller. Take up a lot of space today. Okay, so when we are finding the least common multiple of a number, we are looking, first we have to find the multiples. So we look for the multiples of 4 and 6, all right? So 4 and 6. Basically what we're doing is we're multiplying. The word multiples, multiplying. So we are multiplying 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, 12. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 7, 28. 4 times 8, 32. And 4 times 9, 36. These are multiples of 4. You are just multiplying. I like to think of it like skip counting. And you go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. All right, multiples of 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. And 6 times 6 is 36. So we're finding the first 3 multiples of 4 and 6. So we have 12, 24, and 36. All right, these are the multiples that they have in common. They're common multiples. All right, so the smallest number that is a multiple of 2 or more numbers is called the least common multiple, the LCM. All right, so when we look here, we are finding the least common multiple, the LCM of 6 and 8. Now, we just did the multiples of 6 earlier. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, and 48. We went a little higher than we did last time because we're starting with 8, which is a larger number than 6. So 8 times 1, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 8 times 3, 24. 8 times 4, 32. 8 times 5, 40. 8 times 6, 48. So as we can see, the least common multiple, they have 2 in common, 24 and 48. The least common multiple, the one that has the least value, is 24. So the least common multiple of 6 and 8 is 24. I feel like I repeated myself so many times. All right, that lesson was short. There's an activity with that one with prime numbers and a hundreds chart, but we aren't going to do that. We are going to work on our problems today, our lesson practice. All right, so our first part of our lesson practice, we need to find the least common multiple of these numbers. All right, so we need to find the least common multiples of 2 and 3. So we are going to find, we'll probably just go up by a few until we can find the least common multiples of both. So I have 3 and 2. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. Let's just go up that far for now. All right, now we'll find the least common multiple. Well, we'll find the multiples of 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go up 5. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. So just like skip counting. Oh, I missed a 9 in here, didn't I? I thought that seemed too many digits. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So we're finding the ones that they have in common. So 3, so we have 6. The least common multiple of 2 and 3 is 6. Correct? All right, then let's go on. If we had kept going, we would have found that there's 12 also for a common multiple, correct? But we didn't need to keep going. We could find the least common multiple. And then you can stop, all right? I won't keep going with each one of these with the whole process. I'm just going to start skip counting now. I just want to make sure that you got the idea down that It is just as multiplying, like you're multiplying. All right, so we just did 3s. Let's do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. All right, and 20. Let's go with 5s. Skip counting by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I need to go any further to find the least common multiple? No, I do not, because our least common multiples will be 15, correct? 15 is our least common multiple. Here we go again. Somebody's backing upstairs during my math lesson. All right, here we go. We have 5 and 10. All right, let's skip count. I think right now you can look and see what the least common multiple is going to be for this one, but let's just do a couple of these. 5 and 10. Woo! And there we have 10. The least common multiple is 10, correct? All right, here we go. We have 2 and 4. I bet that with you guys being such brainiacs, you can see what our least common multiple is going to be right now before I even get started. 2, 4, 6. Oh, here we go. 4. Least common multiple. 4. All right, here we go. 3 and 6. Wow, they're just making this so hard on us, aren't they? 3, 6. Do I need to go any further? 6 is our least common multiple for E. All right. And for F, we have 6 and 10. All right, they're at least going to make it a little more challenging for us, correct? Now, many of you, I'm sure in your mind, can see where these two might meet, but let's see. We have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. All right, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Let's go. 10, 20, 30. Our least common multiple for F is going to be 30. All right, now the reason that we are doing this is we are working up to finding common denominators, okay? So when we look at this, we're looking at 5/8 and 3/10. All right, we need to find the least common multiple for 5/8 and 3/10. So we need to find the least common denominator. So we are going to find the multiples of 8 and 10. All right, 8, I go 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40. I'm going to stop there. I wonder why. Here we go. I have 10, 20, 30, 40. Least common multiple for these two would be 40. So if I were going to add these two together, I would put a denominator of 40 for these two, because that is my lowest common denominator, is my least common multiple. All right, here we go. This problem asked us to use color tiles to make factor arrays for 13 and 15. Well, I didn't have color tiles, so I made a factor array. Here's 13 little tiles, all right? That would be the same as 1 times 13. So there are only 2 factors that go into this one, 1 and 13, correct? Now I have 1 times 15, 1 times 15, right? And then I look and I have 3. I made an array of 3 tiles going this way, 5 going this way. So another option is 3 times 5. Now I could do it this way too and say 5 times 3, correct? 5 rows with 3 in them, or 3 rows with 5 in them. But that means that my factors that go in here are 1, 3, 5, and 15. The question that they're asking is which one is prime and which one is composite. Now I look at this and I see that I only can have 1 and 13 go into 1 times 13. So I know that this is definitely prime. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 different factors that go into it. I know this is composite. All right, my lovelies. Good luck on your lesson. Have fun. Another short lesson today. All right, good luck on your written work, and I will see you at 10 o'clock. Bye-bye.